Good morning, guys and girls. I know it's been a little while. I've honestly just been so busy. And it's not to anybody's fault but my own. It's good and bad. But today, we are actually going to put the Sprinter van to work. I've got a short little load from Columbia to Charlotte, and we're gonna put it to work. This will be the first time I actually make money with it. Most of the time, I'm just taking it racing right now because it's fun. But this will be the first time that we make some money with it. And yeah, it should be good. I don't really drive it a ton, but when I do drive it, she runs pretty well. So not really super worried. What I'll do is whenever we get to the pickup site, I know I haven't given you guys a rundown of the Sprinter van, but I'll give you guys a rundown of it, tell you guys more about it, what it is, the dimensions and stuff like that, so you guys will know. And yeah, I'll be honest, I'm filming this with my phone camera because I haven't really, I've been super busy, so I haven't really wanted to film much. But what I'll do is I'll take you guys along with me today, and you guys can kind of see how this goes. Hopefully good. As you can see, this baby runs like a dream, you know. She got a lot of miles, but what Sprinter van don't have a lot of miles? We're gonna get some fuel, and then we are gonna head directly down to Columbia. Right now we're cruising at about 60, almost out of fuel. So I'm gonna do that, and then get some fuel, and we should be good. All right, so here's the van. I did paint the wheels. Did get the windows tinted to make it look a little bit better. It's kind of a mess from all my racing stuff, but this pallet's only 4x4, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this crate and those two, the gas jug and the tire cleaning bin. I'm gonna move it up here, and should be good to go. But this is about 12 foot, about 11 and a half, 12 foot. Most of the things that people kind of ask me to do here with this thing are really hot single pallet runs. Stuff that isn't like, I guess you would say, big. But the one that we're grabbing today, it's a little cheap run. It's only, I actually deadheaded like 70 miles to go 78 or 80 miles. Deadheading 70 miles, then I gotta go 78 to 80 miles. But the cool thing is, this van gets like, I don't know, probably close to 30 or so miles to the gallon. So honestly, this should cost me, I threw 50 bucks in the tank. So we're gonna see exactly what it cost me. I threw 50 in. I'm gonna track my mileage. I just reset the mileage strip, and we're gonna see. But as you can see, the mileage strip has been reset to 000. It is at 0.1 for all you not smart guys, because I have driven 0.1 already. But headed down 77 in a second, and we're gonna see. All right, so we are at, let's see here. We started at a little bit under half a tank, and now we're at a little bit below, a little bit under half a tank. So right now, in terms of fuel, we're doing pretty good because we were on empty. So we are going to see exactly where we end up, and we'll go from there. But we are probably 20 minutes outside of the pickup, and we'll get picked up and head back up to Charlotte. All right, so we are here getting picked up. Well, as I said, I would kind of tell you guys about the van. So the van is 12 foot from here, or 11 and a half to 12 foot from here back. Sweet Acura, bro. Alright, so I didn't really have time to show you guys what we were actually getting, but when I get to the drop-off point, I'll show you guys what we're getting and what it was. I might even share with you guys what it paid, but I don't really know. But we'll see. But we're already about halfway to the destination, and I am still above a quarter tank, so that's amazing. The goal for the day with this thing is honestly just to make a couple $100. You know, if I can make $200-300 with it, I'm fine, because this thing is literally my race rig. This is what I take my racing go-karts to the track with. This is what I move neighbors' furniture with. This is kind of my do everything RC pit vehicle too. Like, it's literally like the Swiss Army knife of my fleet of vehicles, you know. So this thing can make some money. I'm cool with it. It is totally insured and all that good stuff. So yeah, but we're halfway there. I'll show you guys when we get there. All right, so we are in Rock Hill, Fort Mill area, about to be back in Charlotte, and we're gonna get this dropped off. This is probably should be done by, I think, 11:30, 12 o'clock. Left the house at like 9. Honestly, man, like, if you could put someone cheap enough in a Sprinter van, I mean, for what I did today, and for what I always see these loads go for, you can really put someone in one of these things and make pretty good money. You know, enough to pay them and enough to clear a little bit of bread. But there's not like a crazy ton of money in it, to be honest with you. Like the flatbed stuff, there's a lot more money in it compared to this. But for the Sprinter van stuff, you kind of have to live in a metropolitan area, because most of the companies that are shipping single and double pallet stuff, or like one long pallet, or just items that are gonna be very, very expedited or hot, you are going to see in big cities like Charlotte, like Columbia, like Atlanta, stuff like that. So what I've been really highly thinking about doing is putting someone in the van and letting them kind of run wild and just booking loads for them. But just doing local stuff like I do all my stuff. I think that's going to be the plan for the van. Yeah, that's kind of the goal, man. And the good thing is, since we don't go over 150 miles really, now we kind of abide by those laws. So we don't run logs anymore, because all of our loads are local, which is awesome. You know, the farthest we go, I think the other day I was in Atlanta, but in terms of air miles, that's like literally on the edge, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, we're about to get dropped off. Like I said, I'll show you guys kind of around the van whenever we get here and show you guys what's in it, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so as I said, I would take you guys kind of around the van. So these are all my Instagrams. Business 1, Business 2, my personal one. We did get it tinted. She does look good. But, yeah, so it's about 11.5 feet from there to there. And, man, there's the old dually. I'm sure some of you guys remember that. I race out of this thing a lot, so I have, like, fluids and stuff. The LEDs do work in here. I've got a cabinet there. Honestly, we could fit 2 or 3 pallets in here. The load that we just had was actually just some gutter stuff for this company, and it was literally 3 or 4 pieces and they got it out. Now, the cool thing about that was it was super quick, and for what it was, we probably spent $25 in diesel, because we are at 1/4 of a tank. I did just lose my tag somewhere, so I have no clue where that is. But we only used about 1/4 of a tank, so that's awesome. And that's about $25 in diesel. And on this one, I think I made $175 after the diesel, so that was cool. I mean, it took 3 hours, $175. It's not really a ton of money, but it's not bad money either. And it's something that no matter where we are, we can kind of do it. And I can get my brother, a cousin, just about anybody to drive the van. So that's kind of the cool thing. But that is it for today. Unless something else pops up, I am going home. I actually need to go to the DMV and get a new tag now that my tag has disappeared. So that's fun, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Be safe, and I'll upload more, I promise.